Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed the first part of the session. Okay, now let's continue. Before we took a break, we had coffee and cupcakes by the compliments of sugar. Alright.
You should try.
Sugar though, but it's not so sweet.
Yes, SUGARED. Okay, it's a new startup company.
Yes.
I tried it just now, and okay, this one first time trying the strawberry version. I must say this one is even better than the commercial available ones in the market. You know, we tried, and the good thing is it's very very soft. You can see here, wow, super soft.
Sorry. Yes, I will agree with you. It's nice and very fluffy, and it's very soft. And one thing, because the name itself, because for those who are concerned about their sugar level, even though it's sugar, it is not really sugar. It is just nice, I would say. Alright, have a try. Anyway, it's a compliment from them. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Sugar. Thanks, Delvin.
Can we talk already?
I'm done already.
Okay, you're done already. Right, prior to this, we're talking about currently how are we going to maneuver our way, navigate during these COVID times, right? In the many years that you have been in this business, right? Just curiously, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
Okay, there are some entitled clients.
Entitled.
Just because I would say some, because their company is the one providing the budget.
Okay.
They feel entitled that no, we are the clients. Yes, we are the clients, but we are also advising you what can be done, what can be done. But they want to go against what our advice. For example, if your company is made up of 60% China workers, of course you tell them get a bilingual MC.
Yes.
Okay. No, they want to get a celebrity MC, and this celebrity MC can only speak English. So imagine during even a program meeting, the MC mentioned to them, "Are you sure you still want to get me?" Yeah, you want a celebrity, you want a...
Yeah.
So imagine when the MC goes on stage, play the first game, the client come up to me and tell me, "My people don't understand." Then I just look at him and say that, "So what you expect me to do? Translate for you?" I said, "We told you, I told you personally." So we really gave our warnings already. No choice. So these are the type of clients who insisted that they have the last say. I mean, we are not saying that you don't have the last say, but we're trying to advise you what works and what not. Okay. Also, there are some clients who wants to bargain with you. Everyone wants to bargain. Okay. But you should also take note that if the company wants to spend $10,000 on an event, you want to bargain for just a sale of $200, right? Then you'll be happy. Oh, I saved the company $200. Actually, not true, because in the end, if you're spending lesser, your budget next year will be lesser. This is what we know. So they will be happy. Then I will tell the client, you save $200. Do the company give you an award, or is it only your satisfaction? Yeah. So also we have Blue Start. We have the vendors who wants to get COD. We don't mind giving COD, okay? But for the first time vendor, to gain their trust, we pay them. But subsequently, all our vendors, we have a 1 month term credit payment. Only our freelancers, our talents is COD. Our manpower is for pay. We don't have any bad reputation in terms of payment.
Yes,
okay,
it's important.
Yeah, and that helps because once the circuit breaker came in, right, we don't have any creditors coming to us and pay up. We don't have. That's a good thing. So we can concentrate our funds on the rental, our staff pay, and so forth.
So that builds trust.
Yes.
There's a lot of trust, and that's how because we need them to support you. Because it's not just the company in any business, you need the people around you, the other stakeholders, who directly or indirectly that supports you in your business. So that's normal. So I think to me, that 10 years, what you have with your customers and also with the people that work with you, or part-timers, is a trust.
Yes.
And it's not easy to get trust from them. It takes a lot of effort. Yeah. So the other one, the challenges. In that 10 years, what's the one highlight you can remember?
Good or bad?
Up to you to share. You can have both. Alright. It's good also to hear not so good. Alright. Because one of the things that I learned, and also I listened to Mr. Jack Ma, Alibaba Group, alright, is that if you want to read, you want to learn about success, don't read from all the success stories, because they tell you what are the things. Learn from the unsuccessful ones, because then you know what not to do next in your business or in your life. Alright, so you can share both, the successful one and may not be the nice one too.
Okay, let's start off with so-so ni.
Got 50-50, so you got 3 levels.
Okay, actually the so-so one, I would say this particular client engaged us for MC, sound system, event management, majority of it, except the line dance. Okay, they are opening and launching a new restaurant at China Square. Back then, about 9 years ago.
Okay.
So they got the media. Literally, the media came down. We had the celebrity like Moses Lin coming in. So I provided the marketing teams, everything except the lion dance. So when the lions was performing, okay, the signboard, they're supposed to reveal the signboard for Chinese because the signboard is covered by a red banner.
Okay.
So the lion couldn't reach it. So they put a bench. Okay, so that the lion can stand on it. After so long performance, they still cannot reach it at all. So they had a hard time on the bench trying to reach it, and before you know it, suddenly, after like more than 15 minutes, the whole lions just fall back in view of the media, in view of the audience, the guests, and so forth. It was so stunned. Then you can see the other lion came in, pulled the previous lion out. So the lions keep on dancing, and we were like, is he going to reveal or not? Because for Chinese it's very pantang. If you don't reveal it, okay. So I'm thinking that the client said, I don't know. I think, can I offer you my advice? I say what? I'm my street walker going around giving away brochures and so forth. So I grabbed him and he goes down there, he just pull the red banner. That guy was like, thank you. And because of that particular incident, it led to more events.
Okay.
Because he was telling me I should have gone through the line dance for you as well. I said, I don't mind you going there. It's just that we need to ensure that they are able to do all these things. Don't just say for the sake of saying. So that was something that you have to literally think on the spot how to rectify this type of problems.
Fallen lion.
Fallen lion. That was the first time I see it. We literally boom. Okay. The show must go on.
Yes.
The good ones, I had a very good event running together with my first big break, which was OCBC.
Okay.
Literally everything, they gave us a free rein to run the whole show. We bring in a lot of new activities to engage them, and they want to be seen as giving a lot of welfare for them. Okay, so we had like cash flow machine, of course not money inside, but a lot of goodies they can get because all these are included inside. It was a very memorable event. We had about slightly more than 1 month. For family day, it's actually quite short, but they gave us the trust itself to run the whole thing, and it went pretty well.
So not so good,
I would say the worst one was that other client who said that the MC went on stage who cannot speak Mandarin. Actually, that was only the tip of the iceberg because it was worse. Okay, they wanted to do it was I think their 10th anniversary or 20th anniversary, so they want to do a corporate video. So I asked them for the materials. They gave me this whole stack of materials from magazine to CD. Asked me choose. I said, I'm not the one who knows about your company and what's important. So it keep on changing, the whole video keep on changing every single day until the day before the event. And then they tell us it's okay, we can proceed. But the weird thing is on the day itself in the morning, they call us and say we need more amendments. I said, your event is in a few hours time, can we come down now? They said, you should have come down to my office long time ago. Okay, so they came down, they ran the whole editing and so forth, and then they run to the event. And I told my guy, you stay in the office, you finish up your stuff, I'll go to the event to do setup. We were there from 2 onwards. From 2, because for editing you need to render, and render takes hours. So since I was there from 2 o'clock all the way to 5 o'clock, the client every half an hour asks, is a video ready? Is a video ready? Is a video ready? It got very agitated for me because it's either the chairman or the vice chairman coming to me asking me the same thing. And I will say the same thing, wondering it will come down again later on before 6. I keep saying that. But to the point where it comes back to, I think about 5 o'clock, both of them came to me together and they say, where's the video? And then there was a time I was just a bit snappy already. I just say, for the last time, it will be coming. Later you can see 100 times, I don't care. But he let me set up my event. Then the chairman just threatened me just like that. He just say that, if I don't see the video, I will not pay you a single cent. I was like, no, I was taken aback. I didn't expect that from him. And then was just a snap and just tell him, I just look around and I got witnesses, I got my colleagues behind me. So I just say, so you're not paying me a single cent? No. Okay. And I just turn around, I shout across the ballroom and just say, everyone, stop what you're doing and get out of the ballroom now. And that's when the client just, what are you doing? You threatened me here. I said, I got witnesses, you just threatened not to pay me. Why should I do your show for free? And that's when I am hardly a person who is a very confrontational and angry type person, but that was really a tipping point. So I was like, I did raise my voice and I just walk off out of the ballroom, but none of my guys stopped working, they're still doing it. It's just that I was just being very angst in that sense. Just walk out and then waited at the bar area for my MC to come back. So when MC come back, I told him what's happened. Then my colleague called me and said, hey, your client is crying. I said, good for her. I cannot take it already. So when I called my colleague, he said, Bandring, why don't you take a cab to come over? Okay, so when that happened, I just come to the ballroom, just call both of them. Normally, it's always me going to the client. But I had enough. You come to me now. So I just told them, look, I'm going to do a show, your video's coming, you're going to watch 1,000 times, so I don't care. Okay? I'm going to run your show, but I don't want to see your black face. Straight away I said that, I don't see your black face. Okay? Everything went very smoothly. They haven't paid me a single cent back then. So towards the end, they say they were supposed to give me a check, but they say, oh, my finance never passed out the check, so I cannot pass to you. So I took their word with a pinch of salt. So I go back. My DJ was still there, spinning for disco. And then DJ called me at night after the event, asking will your client left behind their long service awards, which are gold, real gold.
Wow.
And I think there was about 30 plus people who were absent. So I told my DJ, keep it, tomorrow you pass it to me. So I kept it. The next day, the client called me, asked me, see, can you send us the invoice in? We lost the invoice. I said, is there anything else you use? You know, I just said that. I said, I think we left behind our company stamp. We were drunk. Company stamp I never see. Invoice I never see. Anything else you use or not? Then he said, no. Then I said, okay, in that case, I will fax you, because they want a certified true copy, but I really don't care already. So I just said, I'm going to fax you my invoice, okay? Then when the payment is ready, you let me know. I will pass you your gold medals that you left behind. That's when they say, huh? What gold medals? I said, you didn't realize you left behind your gold medals? And that gold medals worth thousands of dollars. So for a big corporation like that, it will take at least 1 month to process the payment. Okay, the next day they call me, your check is ready.
Wow.
What time are you coming over? And I was like,
that was fast.
no, I spoke to your chairman yesterday. He said he's coming over. He literally took a cab there, he gave me a check, we like, butter trade, the check to the medals. So that was my first time I literally blew up at a client. Hopefully I don't have that experience to do that again.
Of course, we meet different clientele almost every other day. Every project is different, they're tough, they're very nice clients. So in this, how do you manage all this yourself?
It depends, because I do have staff, employees. So what we try to do is we don't have too many projects in one day.
Okay.
If let's say we do have multiple projects, I will assign a particular account personnel. So I will tell the client, as much as I want to be with you that day, I have another prior engagement. So this one, and my staff been trained to absorb all this out of the world.
Okay.
So service is still very, very important to
Yes.
us. We try to, I would say every time we will fulfill all our promises. So I will always tell the client, whoever is a salesperson for your particular event, he will be there on that day itself to fulfill your promises. So everything, so that's why we've been having a very good relationship with our clients.
Yeah. Now, going forward, how do you see the industry, in this industry, or even in the next 1-2 years?
I would say, in terms of events industry, we will definitely move on.
Okay.
Right now, everybody going virtual, going hybrid. By end of the year, it should be able to be progressing as per normal as what it was pre-COVID.
Okay.
But right now, no matter how much vaccine everybody gets, right, we are still going to go virtual. It won't be business as usual. There's a lot of safe measurements that we need to do. So everybody plays their part. So hopefully by then we can recoup back all the lost profits that we supposed to get. Okay, and hopefully our clients and the corporations out there able to receive fast back.
If it's not trade secret or your company secret, how are you going to position yourself in the coming days?
Okay. Like I mentioned, we are trying to upgrade ourselves, especially the current COVID measurements, right? Going for courses and so forth. We try to be on the different path from the other event companies. The event company, they've been doing a lot of IP events, but they are not so specialized in the measurement, the safety measurements. So when we did for the Sports SG event, we're quite particular in that sense. So we know what to do and what to expect. One thing I always tell my staff, we have this, I mean, in the industry itself, or maybe other industry, there's always this thing called Murphy's Law. Whatever may go wrong, will go wrong. Okay? Most event companies, they tend to avoid it, no? Like, okay, if this thing coming, they avoid it. But I always tell my staff, face it on. Okay, you always have to anticipate this happening and you be prepared. Because if it really happens, you really know what to do. Okay, and that's what we are looking at. So trying to upgrade ourselves, make sure all these measurements are put in place and we can come up higher than the rest. And also collaboration. Collaboration is very, very important.
So 10 years in your existence, and just like anybody, like other companies and individuals, will be a new normal, right? So it's good time now we reinvent ourselves, reflect on what we are doing today and how we can. So if you may share at the moment, if you have an idea, how are you going to reinvent yourself and the company? Would you be doing the same kind of services in the coming days, or how would you be different? Very much different from the rest. Position yourself that you'll be there.
Definitely we will still be doing what we love to do, but I want to see myself to be venturing into different areas. I'm not getting any younger, so
you're all young.
So I was looking more to do trainings, like here also doing podcasts, so it's quite fun. Once in a while I do podcasts. So yeah, training is something I want to venture in, going to polys, teaching them. Last week when I had some interview with secondary school, it opens my eyes and said this is something I want to venture in. Even when I was in reservist, I was going to secondary schools and doing NPCC talks because I was on police force. So I was in the NPCC, so I go to different schools in Singapore that teaching them about the basic laws, what they can do as an NPCC student, and even though it's only for 2 weeks a year, I really enjoyed myself to the point when I left, they were asking me to continue. I told them I think it's time to give the younger generations a chance.
Okay, that's the either talent when you have.
No, I got it from you, that's all.
So we can work on that. You can sharpen your skills, right? In training, in presenting. Right. Usually, these challenges that you have and moving ahead, and just to advise those out there to get into industry, right, what it takes. Do you need certain kind of qualifications or
Currently, there's courses on event management tourism as well.
Okay.
You can go for it. So, however, 90% of event company, they don't look at qualification, they look more at
How handsome you are, gorgeous, is it?
that could be a plus
Oh,
point.
serious?
That could be a plus point. I know some event companies, they hire their staff because of their
Wow.
looks. Honestly, yes.
Wow.
It works to a certain element lah, but cannot have all below and no brains lah. But honestly, it needs experience. Okay, you don't have experience, it's very hard for you to go ahead, because like I mentioned, if you need to troubleshoot a problem, you don't have the experience, you'll be left like trying there. You will be asking for help and so forth. I do have faced instances before with my other staff, so I told them to snap out of it. You learn on the spot. I was there with them. I told them, no, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You do it yourself. Because it is something that not so important. It can still be rectified within a couple of hours. So you take that time, you do it. But if something needs to be rectified within that minute, of course I'll be there to assist you. But if you can do it, you learn from it at the same time.
Right. So before we end off, the last few questions, what's the one message that you like to share with others?
About
Give me a message to generally to people, to your clients, to your friends. What's the one message you'd like to share?
okay, I would say it is more to the current generation, the new generation. They call themselves the strawberry generation or the snowflake generation, who thinks that going in being the limelight, like a social media influencer, artists and so forth, is easy work. It's not easy work. There's a lot of preparation to be done.
Yes.
At the same time, even you get the fame and fortune, you do one thing wrong, all the way go down. So please don't think that it's so lively, so good to be up there. We also need people on the ground doing other industry. All your heart and soul. Don't just one thing, you just give up and then you just call your parents ask to call the company. Yes, I do have that before. The parents call me asking me about their staff and so forth twice, and both I had to let them go. I cannot have this type of employees who cannot think on them for themselves. You need to think on yourself. You need to be independent. Take initiative. Don't just work hard, work smart and work safe. That's very, very important. Okay, and need to have very, very strong tenacity, like in order to build yourself, whether to become an employee or employer.
Right. So, Rosli, what's your personal tagline? If you like?
Oh yes, I have one tagline I've been having it for the past few years.
Okay.
Perfection is a never-ending commitment. So every event or everything that I do, I strive to be 120% and to be perfect. But there's no such thing as perfect. So it's always a never-ending commitment for me to upgrade and make sure everything will go at least 90% and above. So that's my tagline.
Last but not least, do you live to work or work to live?
Okay, I would say I live to work because
Why is that
I
so?
enjoy my work.
Alright.
A lot of people, individuals out there, they work for the money. Okay, they become somebody. I won't say what job lah, but they want to be there because they're earning a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay, for me, we don't really make lots of money. It'll be comfortable. So, and I look forward to every day of my working time. I don't trap myself to work. That's why I say I live.
Yes. And I'm sure every day is different clients, different people, different challenges, and that actually spurs you on to get out of bed and look forward to the day.
Yes.
Right. So we have come to the end of this session. Thank you very much,
Thank you for having
Rosli.
me.
For those who are really keen into joining the industry or to know more about what it takes to be an event manager or someone to be interested in running the event, please drop us a line, alright? Drop us a name, and I'm sure Rosli will be more than happy to attend to it and sharing more experiences with you. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. Till we meet again next week for another speaker from another industry. Thanks. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.